Okay, class. So what we have to look at is finish up automated systems. Remember, we're doing chapter 6, okay? And we just have to quickly move through the things and we'll be done. I already introduced you to it, so I'm not going to waste more time on it. Today, what we're looking at is the advantages of automated systems and the disadvantages of automated systems. So can we go through it? Are you ready? Write with me to save time. We don't have time, so let's write advantages. Let me make it a little bit thicker and change the color to white. Okay. And say advantages. Okay. Which sometimes we say the pros. The pros is advantages. Then disadvantages are called cons. So we say the pros and the cons. We're looking at the advantages and disadvantages. So advantages of automated systems. These computer systems that we talked about that do not need any human input when they are working, okay, that have 3 parts. Advantages of automated systems. Number 1, advantage 1, you should know the advantages and the disadvantages. Advantage 1 is cost savings. Okay. In other words, long-term costs. When you look at the long-term costs of this, you're going to have them being cheaper. They are cheaper than having manual systems or human beings altogether. So let's write to say, although setup can be expensive, long-term costs are often lower. Okay. For automated systems than for manual machines. Okay. Reason being that they can operate with fewer workers. Okay? They don't need anyone to really operate them. Just maintenance and making sure everything is fine and all this other stuff. So that's an advantage. Saves money. Because somebody would ask me, why would we even want them? Okay? What would they help us? They'll save you money, my friend. They'll save you money. Advantage number 2. Advantage 2 is that there are safer interventions. Let me tell you something. If you put your hand by mistake on these manual machines that we have that are not automated, remember when it's automated, it controls itself. So it has sensors and stuff. So if something goes wrong, it can quickly know it and it can intervene. Okay? If you have these other older version of things, then there can be some serious danger because they keep working. They need you to come and stop them. They'll keep working. So these ones are good. They are safer. So automated systems react quickly to dangerous situations. They react to dangerous. They don't just stay like nothing is going on. Are we together, students? Can you hear me nicely? This all is part of it. Right. Okay. E.g., example, say fire suppression systems. This tells you something. Let me say this. Automated systems, when there is also danger and there have to be a reaction, we said that they are better than machines, or they're better than humans as well. When I say fire suppression system, this one is a system which is made to turn off fires, which is going to be faster than you needing to have the fire department, human beings running and spraying and everything. Fire suppression systems can handle a fire much faster than human beings. So that means machines will be faster. So systems, they can react quicker to dangerous situations. Advantage number 3 is that they can keep, okay, they keep, or this automated system, it keeps humans away from danger. For example, if you can use an automated system in a mine, then less humans have to get into the mine. Then they are far away from danger. You are protecting them. So these types of automated systems are useful in 1, mines, 2, nuclear plants, because a person should not go close to radiation. You get cancer immediately. And other chemical factories, by the way. So you can say nuclear plants, and then you can also say chemical factories. Okay. Humans do not need direct exposure to these. So they're helping. They're helping. Advantage number 4. This is reality, people. This is not a joke. Advantage number 4 is efficiency. Okay. What do you mean by efficiency? Let's see. Automated systems can use less, can use 1, less material. They can use less time. They can have less waste. They produce less waste, okay, to do the same job as a person or other machines. So they can do in less, they use less resources to do the same thing. So they are more efficient. They can be much more efficient. They don't waste time. They move. Are we together? Then advantage number 5 is consistency. This is why we love automated systems. Consistency. Okay. Automated systems produce repeatable results. What it does now, it can do again, and it will keep doing. There is no luck here. Okay? So, same input will be equal to the same output. Okay? Every single time. Every time. The same input will give you the same output. They are consistent. Very consistent. If you are using it to bake, you put the same things, it will give you the same quality of cake. There's no, oh, I made a mistake and things got burnt. No, not with an automated system. What about the disadvantages? Disadvantages of automated systems. What are the disadvantages of automated systems? What are the disadvantages of automated systems? What do we have as disadvantages? Well, disadvantage number one. Disadvantage number one. The setup is expensive. So say this. Expensive setup. Whenever you see yourself having an automated system, whether it's an irrigation system or what, obviously it's going to be more expensive because it has sensors, it has computers, so it's going to be more expensive. So, initial costs can be very high. Okay? You can say automated systems include things like sensors. They include things like sensors. Okay, automated systems have things like sensors. They have sensitive wiring. They have computers. And they have the installation job. The installation of this. All this included. Of course, the initial cost will be higher. Now, disadvantage number two. Do you know Waymo? Does everybody know anything called Waymo? Does anyone know anything called Waymo? Nobody. Students, do you know Waymo? Oh, you don't know Waymo? Okay, so I want you to go and research. Okay? I want you to go and do me that nice research. Okay? The car that drives itself, 100% AI-driven car, self-driven, an autonomous driving company. It is a nice fleet. Now, I want you to know that this company that does this, and it has taxis. It gives taxis where you get in a taxi and you sit and it starts driving itself. There is some serious testing required there. Do you hear me? Systems must be tested thoroughly, because if you don't, it can cause accidents before use. when you're doing an automated system, you must test it thoroughly before use. Okay? Why? Because mistakes could be dangerous. When we say mistakes, we mean this automated system does not know it's doing wrong. So nothing will stop it because it's not aware. It doesn't know. That's very dangerous. So extensive testing is required. Disadvantage number 3. Is there are security risks. Hackers, students. Be careful now. Hackers automated systems can be targets for cyber attacks. They can be targets for cyber attacks. Examples: hackers accessing smart devices. Hackers. Are we together? You should know these. You should study them hard. You cannot forget. Disadvantage number 4 is limited flexibility. Limited flexibility. What do you mean by this? The only thing you can do with an automated system is the thing that it was made to do. It cannot do anything else. So, systems only react to situations they were programmed for. Systems only react to the situations that they were programmed for. Any unexpected situation can cause problems. You have a Waymo and it doesn't know what to do when it meets a pothole. It gets to a pothole, it will think it's a pit and it will switch off or do a U-turn or something. It doesn't even avoid the pothole because it doesn't know what to do. It's trained to protect you from danger. So it sees a pothole to say, oh no. You understand? That means it has limited flexibility. Do you get it? Then you have disadvantage number 5 is maintenance. Maintenance costs. Maintenance costs. Regular maintenance is required. Automated systems are there for everything. For solar, if you're dealing with solar, every solar system has panels, okay, that you put on top of the roof. Then those panels are connected to the batteries, but they go through an inverter. then they go to the batteries where they can be charging and stuff. Then from the batteries, electricity can come back to the inverter and go to the house or whatever it's doing. So this inverter here is also connected to normal electricity. In case the panels are not working nicely, or the weather is not good enough and the panels are not charging, the solar is not charging well, the batteries need power. So when solar is connected to normal electricity, they say that it is in bypass mode. When they are connected to this, then here this is the normal mode, which is it's connected to the solar. So when it's in bypass mode, it means it's connected to electricity. It's not even working like solar. It will be just working like normal electricity. So it's just the same as not having solar. Automated systems, they are able to change solar bypass, solar bypass, solar bypass, solar bypass, and even generator. You can even connect the third thing, a generator, if you want. So basically, if let's say for example electricity goes and it's early in the morning, if electricity goes early in the morning around 5 or what, and the company needs to work, it's a hospital, then obviously the solar has not been working. It has been used all night. The batteries are finished. So they need to charge. It needs electricity from somewhere. It goes to bypass mode and sees, the bypass of normal electricity is not working. Then it will automatically switch to generator. It will do it on its own if it is automated. If it's not automated, then somebody has to keep going out and switching. That's, some panels are like that. You have to manually switch. Manually switch. Automated ones, you don't have to go. But the problem is, they need maintenance, the automated ones. Anything can happen. The fuses or the what, they are more fragile than those robust, hard ones where you are manually switching. Do you get it? Because the automated ones have computers and stuff, computer chips. So they need regular maintenance. So regular maintenance is required for automated systems. Have you seen, students? Okay. What I can say? Again, I can put an example. Say faulty sensors can produce an incorrect output. An incorrect output. Last disadvantage. Disadvantage. Number 6. Job losses. Job losses. Automation can replace workers. This is considered an ethical concern. For example, mechanics. They used to have to open the whole car and open things one by one to look for where the error is. It needed more people, because some people would be just there to open cars and wait for the main mechanic to come and look. Okay, because for him to look, some parts need to be opened. Obviously not the engine, but just other parts. But nowadays there is a system where they just connect to the steering wheel and whatever, connect it, and it's just to tell them all the problems with that car. The starter is not working nicely, the spark plugs need to be changed, the coils are not doing well, all these things. So now he doesn't need all those boys who are opening for him to come and check different cars. He can do with less labor. So it can replace workers, and this is an ethical concern. Are we together? You should know the disadvantages and advantages. I'll add more to it. We are almost done with this. We just have to talk about AI. Talk about AI real quick in the next lesson, and then we can start programming. Okay? All right. I'll send you some questions that you must answer. This is very important. Goodbye and good night.